Welcome back to the land of poplar trees and single knees.
But you ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Dang.
Well, anybody who knows me knows that I like the old Richie Bros auctions. Being that I like the old Richie Bros auctions, just mint. Look at the grease on there. You know your hat's greasy enough and you just peel it off with your fingernail. That's good for it.
Oh, that's greasy. That's really fucking greasy. Yeah, it's greasy.
Whether it's soup mixed Chinesium chainsaws, dirty old PC Light beer,
Try some. It tastes like piss.
or Princess Otto Cosby sauce, I'm always up for a good deal. So I was on the auction the other day, and the auction was being minty, and everything was going good, and ended up buying myself a couple of this, couple of that, but I ended up buying myself a house.
What? You think you're better than me? Because you've got both your nuts?
Now I know what you guys are thinking. Oh, Peg, the old lube tube's going to your head, and you're getting all fat-headed now, and you know, you're too good for your Acco Shack. And, well, the truth is, I am too good for this old Acco Shack. I mean, it's not minty enough. But before we can go see my new house, we got to go to the auction yard and pick up some of the other junk that I bought. I bought a couple sea cans, bought a sacked out old grapple bucket. So I got to go to the old auction yard, pick up a sea can, and after that, you guys are going to see my brand new house.
I mean, you walk in that door on your two legs all fat and cocky.
In your house that doesn't have wheels on it. I'm excited. This is the nicest thing I've ever bought. But before we go, we got the Slave Leg air compressors. We got fitting kits, hose, Cosby sauce, 1202, hydraulic oil.
All the accoutrement.
The accoutrement that you will need. Accoutrement? What is that shit?
The old Slave Leg air compressors, it's just mint. I pulled her out from under the workbench, sprayed her with the sauce, first pull. Oh, just mint. Wind. It's even already fucking, it doesn't even leak. What a hot piece of minty fucking shit. Alrighty, well, we got everything we need, we think. Gonna need probably a couple batteries too, but we're gonna load all this shit to the back of the truck and haul ass. Alrighty, well, we got the dirty old Keddy's rental trailer, Slave Leg air compressors. Let's get the 59 out of here. Are you stunned? Are you stunned? Willard, are you stunned? Willard, are you stunned? Are you stunned? How you doing? What's going on? Willard? Willard?
Why are you doing this?
I just felt like running.
All right, go for a ride. Holy fuck, is he stunned?
That day on, if I was going somewhere, I was running.
Fucking stun dog. Alrighty, well, I usually stay pretty anonymous on the old interweb, but for, you know, I'm married of different reasons, but, you know, you guys don't really know a whole lot about this old fucking cripple. But my whole life, I either lived in a mobile home or an Acco Shack. So I grew up, my dad didn't have a whole lot of money, and we lived in a 1960s Acco Shack. It was an old 60s Acco Shack. It was a logging camp that they turned into a fucking house. You know, the old Alan Jackson song.
And they made their house from a tool shed Granddaddy rolled down on too long.
And I lived in that thing until I was 18, and then well, when I moved to this fucking beautiful land of Alberta, I lived in a mobile home until a couple years ago, and now I live in this fucking Acco Shack. So it's pretty excited to actually live in a house for once. It's gonna be mint. I've never bought a house, and yeah, a lot of money, but it's gonna be fucking mint. But yeah, I lived in a fucking mobile home or an Acco Shack my whole life, so living in a house is gonna be mint. Alrighty, well, while we're just sitting here waiting to pick up our sea can, look at this minty farm trailer right here, right? If you zoom in and look right about there, that thing's been sitting on the fence for a while, long enough that something's been growing out of the deck, but the farmer doesn't give a sweet fiddler's fuck. Fuck it. And don't forget about the double dual taillights. Man, I don't think any of the bottom ones work. Does the left one work? The right one does not work. The right one's Carrie Foxing it hard. Alrighty, well, we're picking up the first sea can here. And these guys at Richie Bros are always just beauty to deal with. Just minty guys in the yard. Oh, she's heavy. What's that trailer rated for? All of it. Alrighty, that guy can run a loader. Mint. Alright, well, we're gonna want to go ahead and just chip all the gravel off of here, because nothing like fucking wrecking somebody's windshield.
All of the windshield, for fuck's sake.
You know, you want to look good when you're leaving this yard, you know? I mean, we're in Oilbird anyway, and everybody's window's probably already fucked, but there might be that one that's not. That, and at the price of gravel, I don't think RB wants me to steal their gravel. Like 20 bucks of the gravel hanging off of here. Got this Princess Auto on sale, 25 bucks. Alrighty, once he's strapped down, we'll say a little prayer to the big guy upstairs.
Dear 8 pound, 6 ounce, newborn infant Jesus.
And hit the highway. Go check out my house. I'm excited.
What this? This is free now.
What is that thing?
Oh, it's from a 79. 24 valve, I'd say. Yeah, definitely 24 valve. Piston spring, you idiot.
What is this?
Suspension.
Betts Industries. This is definitely some pneumatic override valve thingy 500, but it smells like tank truck stuff. Smell it. Smells like tank truck stuff.
It does too, yeah.
Dirty old crude oil stuff. It's at the RB yard, so it could literally be anything. Well, let's haul ass. We got like 15 minutes of daylight left, and it's only 13:30. All right, let's give her the old Survivor man, Les Stroud. So you stick your 4 fingers between the sun and the horizon, and each finger is good for 15 minutes. So we got an hour and a half of daylight left, and it's 13:30.
Oh, fuck.
Willard,
Don't give a shit.
you're fucking stunned and fired. Look at them, eating fried chicken. Alrighty, well, these guys are beauty. All the ladies in there, Menti. Our load is, you know, all the way tied down. Let's haul ass with our hour and a half of daylight left. People watching this video are definitely gonna bitch that the remaining left of the video is gonna be in the dark, but I mean, that's just the fucking way to go. So after a short little drive and giving her all away and this, that, and the other thing, I want you guys to check out my new house. Fucking mint. Not too often I better buy the house from the auction, but today's the day. I'm fucking stoked.
Drum roll, please. Drum roll.
This is the house. I was just fucking with you guys. It's definitely a sea can, but it's a fucking house.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
And it's the nicest house I own. She's fucking mint. Wait till you guys see inside. Insulated fucking sea can. Got a minty fucking deal on her sale. She's gonna be headquarters for out here. Fucking beauty. So this is where the bidge is gonna get interesting. We're out here on the dirt. Everything's fucking minty. Everything's good to go. But I don't have any fucking iron out here. Nothing. I got a shitty old fur I didn't even know I owned. Got a bunch of fucking junk that got burnt in a forest fire. And well, I got this. A 1980 LW 900 picker truck.
Shake hands with danger.
So I don't have a skid steer. I don't have a fucking track loader. I don't have an excavator. I got sweet fiddlers fuck all. I got this minty fucking screw cab schlong box Ford though. Check this fucking sassy old prick out. What a fucking treat. Mint. So I did a rejive and drive on this sassy OK Whopper. Well, children, ladies, and men of old, sit down and I'll tell you this story that ain't so bold. It started off, old single drive and I went on Facebook Marketplace to find some garbage to buy. We jumped in the truck and fucked off out east and sprayed ether in this dirty old fucking K-Whopper beast. She grunted, she groaned, and came out of her hole with just a little bit of prying from a couple of assholes. After 100 gallons of diesel, we hit the old highway, and let me tell you, things did not go my way. The tanks, they were a-leaking, and the brakes were right fiddle fucked. But we drove all night in that dirty old truck. No, they told us it was gonna be ready to go.
Yeah. So they said, you paid the bill?
I paid the bill. That one's not even dry rotted.
Man, I want to see you doing 60 mile an hour with this and that blowout. It's going to be exciting.
It would still be fucked.
I don't know what he was lifting with this fucking contraption.
Oh man, look at that. That thing's fucking awesome.
There's some stuff that's overrated and some stuff that's underrated.
Yeah, the old abortion's like 500. I don't think the shackle's big enough for it though. That tire, she's good. Need a little wind in that prick.
Man, I don't think she's been on the road since 99.
She's fucking good to go. It's gonna be a bit of a debacle, but we're gonna get her done.
I already offered to take the starter with the crane.
If you can get this starter out with a crane, I will give you my middle nut.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Is there anything else you'd give me that I might actually want?
Well, you love my middle nut. 3 fucking fancy batteries. How much smoke is gonna come out of the interior when we hook these fuckers up? And I built these cables last night, drinking beer, listening to fucking Queen of my double-wide trailer with polyester curtain. Matter? No. Fucking crank on it. Hold it to the fucking mat. Oil pressure?
You're useless. Yeah. You used to think you could bag, but you're useless.
But where would I bag him to?
I don't know. You want me to give it a shot?
Give her a go.
Just the same as the one time.
Man, go and feel that brake pedal. She's solid.
Rocket, Barb! Rocket!
I'm rocking it!
Slower, Barb! Slower!
Alright, now we're gonna try to use the old digger truck to fucking lift the front of this truck out of the hole she's in. Fucking grab that, throw it in the hole. And the old boom truck's fucking maxed out.
Yeah.
Well, she's out of that hole. I think we should be good. Fuck yeah.
What a hole.
Good job, buddy.
Let's get it on the gravel, see if we tore off like 15 transmission lines.
That sounds good. Alrighty, so the debacle of getting this old K-Whopper rejived and drived wasn't even that bad. We got her out of the hole. As you seen, it was a little bit of fiddle fucking. It was sunk in the ground for quite a while. We don't actually know how long it was sitting, but long enough that the whole fucking front driver's side was sunk right up to the diff. That was a bit of fiddle fucking. We swapped the tires out, did a little bit of fiddle fucking with that, got her on the road. And man, she was leaking wind. She was leaking wind, something fierce. The rear air tanks were right fiddle fucked, and the front tank was fucked. We changed that. There's a lot of fiddle fucking. Got her on the go, got her on the road, and we drove her all the way from damn near to Edmonton to back to Valley View, Alberta. So yeah, we drove her back here, and it's been sitting here now for a couple of months. And the only thing we have out here to lift that fucking sea can with is this sassy old K-Whopper. So there's a few issues with the old girl on the drive home. The blow-by was so bad that we had to like put fucking coveralls and blankets around the shifter boot because well, she's a bit of a winded old 855 in her. Big cam. Oh, look at the fucking sassy green interior. What a treat. But yeah, the fucking shifter boot's blowing right out of her, and the blow-by coming through the floor was just unfucking bearable. We couldn't deal with her. Alrighty, well, we gotta get the batteries out of here. Oh, we're gonna pull the whole works over there. Fuck it. Just look at this sassy fucking thing. Oh, you guys won't guess what the name of the guy that sold this truck to me. His name is Dick Wild. How mint is that? No bullshit. Literally named Dick Wild. Fucking mint. I went to BC and bought this Ford Addy 7.3, and it's an auto tragic. I drove it from the island, and I drove it just about into Valemount, BC when she fucking chucked her cookies. She fired a rod out the side of the block, and almost out the side of the block. I don't know. It started dying, started making some real weird fucking smoke, so I just laid into her, and well, she locked up pretty hard. But she's a minty old turbo Addy, fucking mint. Sacked the fuck out though. So this is like the last bit of daylight. It's I think it's 15:30 right now, and we got some work to do. You know what? My buddy Dallas over at Single Drive was giving me shit saying, Peg and Leggin, you're fucking fat, stupid, and retarded, and crippled, and living in an Echo Shack, and fucking stupid, and retarded, and stunned, and, you know, you could trick or treat over the phone, make an onion cry, and only your mother could love you, and barely even that, and a bunch of other stuff, a bunch of nice things he usually says. And he says, Peg, this thing will never lift that fucking sea can, because it's single-lined, and the ratings, and all the rest of that fiddle fuckery. But usually if it was just a regular sea can, it would lift it no fucking problem. Being that sea cans are only 8,500 pounds, but that motherfucker, the way it feels on the back of that truck and the way it hauled, I would say it's definitely a solid 15,000 pounds. And I don't know where the fucking rating is on this thing. Oh, there's the rating. I mean, we're not gonna worry about the rating. We're just gonna go until something fucking breaks, but 80 degrees, that's what we're gonna want. It's only good for 15,000 pounds, and that was brand new. But down here, it said it's good for 24,000 pounds, I think. Yeah, 24,000 pounds. So that's the first fucking, I don't know, 24,000 pounds with just the thing. So we're gonna have to have it on the second way out, or the second stick. Jib, fuck, I don't know what, but yeah, the orange here is the danger zone. You got the mustard, you got the fucking, what's the orange? You got mustard and ketchup mixed together, making the orange there. And then in here, I don't even know, it's cleared off, so you're good to go, but.
Never seen levels quite this high.
But then, I was just having a little look at her. Having a little look at it. Look at that. And this is all providing if the sassy old prick starts. We pull this fucker off, this pin out of here, and pin that to that guy, right? And then I got a snatch block in the truck. I don't know what the snatch block's good for, but it was on sale at Princess Auto. So we'll rig that onto here with the right shacklage, and we should be good to fucking go. I mean, it's all the safety. I'm fucking stoked though. Can't wait to hear this dirty old Cummins fire to life. Willard. 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 You know, knock up the neighbor dog? Oh wait, you got no nuts. All right, so as far as spots go for looking around here, oh, they're mint fucking tires over there. I don't know where those tires come from, but we got a shitty old Ford over there. I don't know what kind of mint fucking car that is. We got to give a tour of this dirt here pretty soon, but the power's right here. We got power right fucking here. Well, this is where the this is the basement for the sea can. Oh, everything got a little bit of fucking heat treatment. Willard, don't eat a fucking bunch of nails or something. Well, here's the basement for the sea can. I mean, we're gonna have it on a basement because we're fucking classy like that. Man, this thing is sketchy as fuck. Is that a piss jug? Man, come check this piss jug out. Oh, there's a piss jug. There's a whole mountain of piss jugs. Vintage piss jugs. You think we can kick this wall in? Oh yeah, that'll fucking go.
Do you think it gets better with age, like
and
wine?
Push on that thing.
Push on it?
Oh yeah. Well, that was really fun actually. Oh, we squished the piss jug.
I want to do another one.
Something new if we put this fucking thing together. Oh yeah. Oh, that's fun.
This is Sparta.
Oh, do it again.
This is Sparta.
Oh man. Ah! all we're missing is a 6-pack and a brown guy, and you're fucking good to go. It's so much fun. Oh, almost got Willard. You're fucking stunned. But I think this is the fucking prime spot to put her. Yeah, we're gonna put her on the. What side is that? Is that the road runs east-west? So that's fucking west.
Sun's there, so I think we're a little bit angled, I think.
But yeah, we're gonna put it right here. This is all nice fucking lawn and shit, and the driveway's right there. Oh, this shit, don't even worry about all that burnt stuff. You know what else is fucking burnt? Willard's brain. Willard, are you stoked? Or are you stunned? Both. We could get this old Ford running. All right, so all of this shit burnt, right? That fucking travel trailer, Buddy's fucking like little house thing with the boat.
Oh, I was running my 22.
Oh, I brought the 12 gauge. Did you? You can fucking get rid of that with this squirrel delete. But oh yeah, here, look at this, okay? This is how tough Ford is. You see all that shit that burnt? All that garbage, the travel trailer, metal buildings, all that stuff burnt. You know what doesn't burn? Fords. The tires burnt. How didn't the truck burn? Like, how did that happen? It's fucking built. Look at that fender in good shape right now.
F1 Shitty 3.0, but we'll see.
Oh, it might. This one's a 2x4. Is it bolt action? Oh, she's an auto tragic. It'll probably run.
Is there tape in the deck?
I don't know. Is there a fucking tape deck?
Darker tape.
Oh, yeah. What do we got? Country hits. Blue Canadian Rockies. Roses are red. And my shoes are blue.
Oh, that's amazing. That's mine. I called that.
Oh, that thing's fucking mint. Man, we gotta get this truck. Oh, the cigarette lighter's in it too.
Full set.
Nice.
Full set of 4, all 4.
All right, we gotta get this old Ford running. Oh, she's a fucking long box. You think she'll chooch?
Oh, she will.
I got Cosby sauce that says it'll chooch. How much shit's out here?
All of it.
All of it. This is a fucking, it's paradise, bud.
It is. Look at this. Widowmaker. Free Widowmaker.
Oh, you gotta hit up on the switch. Oh, you gotta grab that thing. I bet you with some piss and some fucking oil. She's a runner. Oh yeah. Oh buddy, she runs. Now what the fuck is this thing? When I look at this thing, I just think something's gonna amputate me. More.
We still got one leg left.
Oh, look at this thick 5-inch exhaust tip, bro. Oh, it's so thick.
Sick dope.
Ugh. Man, we gotta check onto the ranch here. Yeah, so we come out here to unload the sea can. We're gonna spend 5 hours getting this pile of shit running. I think it'll.
We're running out of daylight to do the dangerous part either, so.
Oh yeah, we're not even gonna. It's not even be that dark. Oh, the lights will work on that. Old man, I bet you this old prick fires up.
Sadly, this thing looks better than almost every engine on your property, so.
Oh, it hasn't. Well, I haven't had my time to fiddle fuck with it. What was that? And there's no coolant in it. That's fine. You don't even need coolant. The fucker's got AC, bud.
It's got washer fluid, so we're good.
Oh, she's a 5-liter. She's not even a 5.8. How did the wheels burn? But the truck didn't burn. There's no way that it happened. They had to have put the wheels on it after. Yeah, that doesn't add up at all. Yeah, oh yeah, because the back rim, that's not the right size bolt pattern.
Hillbilly muff busters for sure.
Oh yeah, but the thing's been in shape. That's a good truck. I bet you'd fire this thing up, put new rims and tires on it. You could daily drive this fucking hooer. Oh, it's fucking Mopar. I think this is 5-on-4 though. This will fit on my Dynasty. This is some kind of Mopar. Oh, the tires, is that holding wind still?
Oh, a little fiberglass.
Well, they're not holding
wind.
wind
So well, but.
I think I think she might have burnt.
Oh, look at this. That's awesome.
I think this thing might have burnt pre-fire. Oh yeah, that's fucking that's fiberglass tech. Yeah, Willard, eat that. That'll be good for you.
That's Dodge bodywork right there.
That's fiberglass tech. It'll be good. Man, fire to that fucking rad sport. Oh, don't breathe that in. Oh, those tracks for a dozer over there? Tracks and fucking rails. Oh yeah, those are probably still good, except for those ones. Those ones are a bit fucked.
Oh, look at that. It's literally a Dodge.
I told you it was a fucking Dodge.
I know, but it's
a hot pile of Dodge.
I think so, man. Look at that lime green. That's beautiful interior on that truck.
Oh, that's an old Chevy. That thing's mint.
Old 70s washing machine green.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Same fucking color that's in that old Whopper. Well, almost. You know how many fucking broads got finger banged in a sassy old Chevy? They think like Robert's garage is old Chevy. This door's in mint shape though. Like no all bullshit in the side. This door has no rust on it.
But pick it on my Dodge, my 06. Just in shit shape compared to all this stuff.
Well, this is old steel, buddy. Old steel's the ticket.
Look at
But why did someone replace the door on a cab that's fucked? Oh, this cab's actually. Oh yeah, she's pretty ripe.
Oh, she's a Dodge cab and a 4-door. Actually, it's a GM door.
This is old Chevy.
Is it?
That's like a 72 Chev. Huh. Yeah, it's fucking mint.
Willard.
I love this shit. Willard's excited about it.
You would really like that weather. You do you, buddy. You do you.
Fucking stunned. Willard, you're stunned.
Opening.
All right, let's get this fucking dirty old Whopper to chooch. Alrighty, well, we're gonna fucking, we gotta get the batteries out of here. Oh, we're gonna pull the whole works over there, fuck it. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is get the pile of shit to start. And then we're gonna go get the fucking slave leg and cunt presses out of the back and get her rigged in. And then it's just easy as that. Right, Kevin? 15 minute job. 15-minute job. The sun won't even be down by the time we're fucking done. I think the sun's gonna be down and like by the time I'm done videotaping this little fucking short clip here, to tell you the truth. All right, well, we got my bitch mittens on. Let's fucking get to work. I left the key in it, didn't I? I thought I left the key in it. Oh yeah, I think I did. I left it in the battery box. Oh yeah, there's the battery. I made all these fuckers up. Oh, this was the, wasn't this to run it? This was to run it. Yeah, and we converted it from 12 to, or 24 to 12 volt. Yeah, we did a bunch of work on the sassy old prick, didn't we? What was the fucking ground wire? So I'm gonna have to crawl my fat ass under there and see which power and which is ground. Oh, the dumpy's nest all jammed up in the fucking thing. Open the sassy fucking flip up hood. Fuck this thing, it's sinking in the ground already. It sank in the ground from when we got it before and it's sinking in the ground again. It's almost like it's the crane truck and it weighs all of it. Fuck Willard's stupid. Yeah, so the big fucker there, they pull on that big wire. Yeah, that's her, that's power. All right, pile them in there like that with power heading that way. And then hook this guy to this guy. And then this one, this power. This thing's just gonna shoot right up. You think it's gonna need any Cosby sauce?
Yeah, no.
No?
Oh, this thing's loyal, man.
All right, I'll go grab the fucking wrenches and stuff. Oh, there's the snatch right there. Oh, the Princess Auto Riggins, buddy. We're gonna fucking lift this thing. Everybody watching this thing was like, oh, Peg bought a fucking house that isn't mobile. Fuck, the channel's gonna go to shit. He's an uppity prick. Every time I start thinking about it though, I think about that Jeff Foxworthy joke where he's like, when your richest relative buys a house and you have to help him take the wheels off of it.
Right.
That's me, buddy. Oh, that's the gutter.
We can do a corner?
Good thing that's ground.
Well, really, the truck's touching the ground, so what do you need ground for?
That's how it works.
Same thing.
Liberal logic. And if it doesn't like that, it's racist. Oh, buddy, she's gonna die. Man, that 12 to 24 converter, fuck you. All right, let's see. Key on. Yeah, just click that starter in there. I'll see if she rolls over. Just click. Oh yeah. All right, so this wire here, listen, nothing. But I think if this wire here went to this switch, listen. Yeah, now it's got power going through it, or needs power. I think this is the injection pump. So now the injection pump's hot. Do you think it's gonna need, so what the fuck temperature is it right now? It was, yeah, minus 16 Commie. What the fuck's that in freedom units?
I don't know, man, I'm Canadian. I don't know.
We're gonna have to fucking do the conversion again because we're communists. All right, well, let's see what happens. Are you excited? All right, clutch in for less fucking shittiness of the crankage. Ready?
Oh, she's smoking!
Is it smoking? Cranking faster. Let's just kill the batteries, eh?
Yeah.
Ah! Ready? It's gonna go. Oh, Redline and Redneck.
Welcome back to the Redlined Redneck YouTube channel. We find the redneck where you would find most rednecks at 10 a.m. on a Tuesday. Passed the fuck out in a rotted out motorhome with his gumboots on. It's a simple life for the redneck. Let's watch him struggle once again. Please consider subscribing.
Remember he said with the old Detroits, well, even though it's the Cummins, it doesn't make any fucking sense at all, but you gotta let her sit here for a bit and let her fucking, what did he say, like a 30-second chooch thing. Oh man, remember the speaker that was in here? The music going down the highway?
Oh yeah, that went out on the highway, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he ripped his off and threw it on the fucking highway because it was fucking pissing us. All right, before we kill that brand new starter we put in there, we're gonna give her a snort of the good stuff and she's gonna fucking fire right off. Oh, do you smell that sassy 1202 burning? Yeah, I think one of the chooch pipes isn't even fucking hooked up. So since she's a Canadian K-Whopper, she's got double-sided chooch pipes. So they got a flappy thing in here. I don't know how the fuck if I can show you. Yeah, so there's a flappy thing.
Dingleberry in the back of your throat, right?
And this flappy thing, if you guys look at that here, Woodard, you're stunned. So this means that it'll pull air from under the hood, and this means it'll pull air from outside. So when these things are up and fucking tuck and the rest of it, it'll fucking pull air from under the hood and it won't frost shit off. So Kevin, there's a ether canister on this thing, right? And there's a starting switch on the dash that said ether, right? So ether blows these things up every time? That's crazy, eh?
Who are the mentally retarded and what are they really like? The intelligence level of the custodial retarded is so low that they cannot be taught even these fundamental life requirements.
Fuck, people are stunned. So we'll fucking give her a snort and then give her all the way. How much? All of it. That's all she needs is that. I'm excited. She's gonna shoot right off. Right to the mat. Got oil pressure. Fucking dirty old Cummins, I tell you that. She is not impressed right now. Well, she's running. How bad is the chooch?
Oh, all of it. Best I've ever seen, buddy.
Oh, yeah? Oh, it's fucking filthy. That is all the fucking chooch. All right, I'm gonna go give her a fucking few snorts and see if she cleans up. Sauce. Oh, the how dare you is fucking real. Look at that. How dare you in the sunset. What a fucking treat. Well, let's let it warm up and then we'll add that fucking air system to it. We'll be good to go. Oh man, there's some random snacks in here when I drove her back. They're all melted and fucked up, but they're still pretty good. Fuck yeah. What a mint old board. Alrighty, so since this piece of shit doesn't make enough wind to overcome all the leaks that she had. Now, how much wind does she have in her now? We got, oh, it's got 30 or 35 psi of air. So we're gonna rig in the Slave Lake air compressor to make up for that. But I wonder, is there fucking headlights, park lights, beacon light? Oh, there's a beacon light. Fuck yeah. Jake on 3. Let's fucking see here. CL lamps. I don't know what the fuck that is. That's all the headlamps. Is there any more switches for outside lights? Jake brake always on. Yeah, I don't think there's any more fucking switches for a guy. For is there any rear lights? No rear lights at all, eh?
You had marker lights on the roof for a bit and that's it.
But it's got tail lights and shit, but she got no work lights. We'll just have to work in the dark. Because running the crane truck from 1980 picking up a sea can that you don't know how much it weighs on everything that's fucked. At least the trailer's a rental though. We fucked that up.
Never had light stage. He's not fucking.
Yeah, they just gave her. It's a Stinger too. It didn't come with lights. It's the fucking way she goes. Well, it came with lights, but they just don't work. Speaking about not working, we gotta get the hydraulic oil on this thing too, because it fucking just fires out dust control out of that downrigger.
Won't somebody please think of the... How dare you?
So we gotta go underneath the old lure and have a gander. Oh, the fucking fuel line's just dragging on the ground. But we gotta plumb into here with the air compressor. So we're gonna do that right now. All right, we're gonna shut her down. Think she starts right back up?
Fire right up.
Oh, what a fucking treat. This is a real low idle. 600.
How's the sound system? Oh, wait.
Oh, the sound system's on the highway in fucking Vegas. Yeah, but those are some nice house speakers. You know how many times Garth Brooks' Baton Rouge been played through that thing?
Oh, and ZZ Top. You know, many ZZ
Top. The green interior like this, nothing but the oldies. Gold and oldies. Oh, yeah. Man, she's got a wigwag in her. Remember the wigwag? I was fucking getting just pissed because it wouldn't go up. Oh, and then all the airlines blew. How many airlines blew? All of it. Because then the rear axle was all fucked up and everything. It was a fiddle fuckery. I was getting pissed off, but we got her here. Alrighty, so we're gonna sneak under here and we're gonna get blasted in the face with fucking oil and whatever else accumulated in this air tank. Pull this bung out of here. So we had to put a new air tank in it. The other tanks were leaking. This thing had all the fucking air leaks. And the compressor unloader valve's all fucky. I wonder how much wind's in it now. Is there wind in it? It sounds like there's lots of wind in it. There's not lots of wind, but there's some wind. So we'll thread that guy in there. So now we got auxiliary fucking air. The old Slave Lake air compressor is gonna have her work cut out for her. Man, this thing's a hybrid. It burns engine oil, diesel, and with the Slave Lake air compressors on the back of her, she's gonna be burning fucking, well, I guess that thing's burning 1202 and 1203 as well. It's a 1267 kind of truck. Oh, so we're gonna take this fucking line, meow, and hook her in underneath. I think there's lots of diesel in this thing, isn't there? Oh, there's some in there. Is there a fucking stick? Fuel gauge engaged. Let's see here. Oh, she's got like a quarter tank unleaded, buddy. Man, how you doing over there?
Oh, hold on, I'm fucking with my eye hole.
Are you fucking with your eye hole? That'll happen. All right, well, we gotta open up the back of the house here. Fucking mint, wait till you guys see this in here. She's just fucking sassy. Like an episode of Cribs. Insulated, got workbenches. We're gonna gut all the junk out of here. It's got a fucking, I'm pretty sure it's a DEF burn pot off a big truck. I don't know if that's worth any money or not. But she's pretty, oh, it's radioactive. Don't worry about that. There's all this stupid shit in here. We got chains and all kinds of fiddle fucking. It's mint, all mint. You guys need a desk, let me know. I'll hook you guys up. But yeah, she's fucking mint. We're gonna gut all this junk out of here. Put a wood stove in here. It's just gonna be a fuck palace and a sea can. Oh, there's a bucket pump in here. We're gonna need this fucking thing.
Loving the 1950 air compressor. That's my favorite.
But oh, it's a Slave Lake air compressor, buddy. Fucking, this is auxiliary air for the K-Whopper. It's had a hard life.
Stop! Shut her down!
If you've ever, remember that video with the concrete truck?
Oh, that was this old whore, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, she come out of the back of her pretty hard. It didn't like it. It's a lot easier to walk with.
Does that mean we're tag
Oh,
teaming?
no, grab it with that. Yeah.
Like
and
this?
see.
Oh,
no, it's
no,
fucking
it's gonna
garbage.
be way worse.
It's fucking junk. Junk. It is fucking junk, Willard. Fuck off. Oh, it's a fucking piece of shit. 3, 2, 1 up. Oh, it's all caught up on it.
I think I'm gonna drop a nut.
There we go. I can't believe I put diesel in this thing. It'll be fine. Look, you see it says right there. Compressor, Slave Lake edition. Mint.
You got Slave Lake.
Are you serious? Willard actually bit that old shit?
I don't know. I just went and grabbed it.
Willard! Let's ask him. Willard, come here. What is this? Oh, he did. He fucked it. Oh well, there's a couple holes in there. How did
Dust control,
no
yeah.
bullshit. We need this fucking thing. Look at.
That's awesome.
We need it for in here. Cause this is how you fill it through this fucking, oh, that might work. All right, so we're gonna fire up this guy, plug the compressor in. Is there anything in here? Oh, there's a fucking fuel pump thing in here. Plug her onto the old Slave Lake. Mint. The fucking compressor's still got wind in it. Oh, fucking just mint. All right, let's fire it up. Gas on. Oh, gotta unload her. We need some Cosby sauce. There she goes. Now let's see, is she building fucking wind? Oh fuck yeah, bud. So between the Slave Lake air compressors and the Whopper, she's gonna build wind. Let's fire it up. Man. The fucking shoosh is real. Like all of it. Oh, her shutter's fucking shut. But she must have all kinds of wind. Oh yeah, 90 psi. So this will be the cock for dolly. Let's fucking see. All right, let's see. Any clutch brake? Oh, there's a clutch brake. Wonder if it'll work. Oh, we had a ketchup pedal back here. What a treat. All right, is this fucking thing raised? None of that's working. Okay, need some other shit. Needs like another PTO or some fiddle fuckery engaged here. Cause it's got 90 psi in her, so it should fucking control things. It's not even that dangerous. So there's definitely some kind of an air actuated cocksucker that engages that. Alrighty, so down here at the Applicator 500, I don't remember, oh, it'd just be a disaster if I got stuck into that. But I don't remember where the fucking air switch is for this fucking thing. Well, we got lots of wind, so all we gotta do is tie into this compressor, tie it into this fucking actuator, and hopefully it gives the engagement that we need to run the fucking PTO, so we can run the boom. So we're gonna do that. Alrighty there, mouth breeder to Mongoloid. So what was going on is we had the Slave Lake air compressors winding up the whole truck. Truck's supposed to take the wind, put her up to a switch on the dash. You engage the switch on the dash. The wind goes down underneath the truck where you seen, engages the PTO to the tranny, engages that, which then starts turning hydraulic oil, which then sends hydraulic oil to all the fucking functions on the truck. What was happening was there was a blockage in the line, so that was absolutely fucked. So there was no wind getting to the PTO. So all I did is I ran a line from the wind tank to the PTO. So as soon as she had enough wind, she was engaged in the PTO and we were good to go. How much wind do you got?
75.
Yeah, so hit it in.
In.
Out.
Out.
So we got no actuation of the compressor or the PTO here. So this line here is fucking us. So yeah, we're gonna thread that guy into there. Thread this guy into here. 9/16 to 11 fuck out of it. Alrighty, well let's fucking see what happens. Fire the compressor back up. Alrighty, well we'll wait for it to wind all the way back up. 70 psi, the wigwag's starting to go back up. So I'll shove the clutch in, make sure that guy's in the gear. Box is out of gear, but should. I'm pretty sure. Nothing. Feels like it's running. That's running. How does that work? But this doesn't work.
What the fuck is this thing?
Alrighty, so what I did, is everything aired up again. There's a fucking valve in there. I just pry-barred it up, and now I think. Yeah, let's spin it around and we'll rig that snatch block up now. Wanna fuck the trees up with it? Oh yeah. Oh, you don't need to worry about the trees. Oh, I'm basically a crane operator now. If it doesn't work, we're gonna go with your weight. Cause I think this guy goes onto that guy. I think. And then this guy.
But this guy lifts all the horsepower, right? Fuck it. I don't know. Maybe not the thing to say when you're lifting.
All of it?
14,000 pounds.
No idea what we're doing, yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm pretty sure this guy goes through that. And then this guy goes onto that guy, which goes onto that guy. I think. Alrighty, so this minty hot rod came with a bunch of chains in it. So what we're gonna do is, you know, this is all legal, rated, perfect stuff. So we're gonna pull the cotter pins out of this, run it through that snatch block, run it over top of that cable, and stick it all back together, and then pray to baby Lord Jesus that it all held together, because it's gonna be sketchy, even for my taste. So how much do you think this Princess Auto snatch block's actually rated for?
50,000 pounds.
Oh, I'd say at least, yeah.
That's auto sells quality, buddy.
Nothing but the best shit. How much do you think this greasy old rusty fucking 1980s cable is good for?
That might be the problem. I'm gonna go with 19,000.
Yeah, 90, just below the limit of explosions. So you're not gonna want to be anywhere near this hot rod. See, there's a danger sticker on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go stand on the road.
Yeah, probably a good idea. So basically this is gonna spread out to the chains that are spreading from either side. This is gonna be rowdy. This is not gonna be safe. Exactly. Is it in the dark?
Yes.
Is this hillbilly as shit?
Yes.
Is this a 1980 LW900 crane truck?
I believe so, yeah.
Are we gonna be living in a crane? Man, we should just leave the crane truck right here and just crane it off here. Cause it's kind of nice in the bushes, isn't it? And then there's less chance of us dying like that.
I'm gonna be on the road, so if I hear you screaming, I'll come running back. That's
yeah.
the game plan.
Yeah, if you hear like a sea can drop and then screaming, that means it didn't die all the way. All right, this is a serious case of pissing with the pecker you're provided. So we cut off a chunk of that half-inch chain. So versus the shackle versus the half-inch chain. So the shackle's 5/8, but I figure if it's half-inch chain, you got 1 inch of fucking meat there, 1 inch of meat there, so it should fucking hold together. Princess Auto snatch, you know, that's not gonna be the weak point. Fucking old Kevin here thought it's hooking that into there, set onto that, which is way better. I mean, that thing's rated, it's all rated. That thing was a safety tag. We actually cut the end off that still had the safety tag on it. That's what that means, so it's fine. So meow, we're gonna hoist that into the air and pick up that giant fucking really heavy ass sea can home, and we're not gonna die, right Kevin?
Yeah, we're probably not gonna die.
I've shook hands with danger before, but this takes the cake, I think.
Love you, buddy.
I'll give you 3 guesses as to where all the riggings came from that we're about to lift that with. First 2 don't count.
I'm gonna say we found them in that thing.
There's some in there, but there's also some that came from our dump.
Okay.
So we're safe, we're
Dump
good.
provides, buddy.
Oh, the dump provides. So we're gonna lift it up right here. We're gonna put the dolly legs down and then red line the fuck out of everything, because this thing has to be red line for everything to work, and everything will be just fine. What we're gonna do here, red line the fuck out of it. We're gonna fire this hoover up for extra air. Willard, fuck off with your sticks! Alright, we got 90 psi. Wig wags up. Kick this guy into gear. Those are dolly legs, right? Go a little bit that way. Dallas showed up, and after all the fiddle fucking, we can't figure out why the fuck it won't work. It was fucking us, we don't know why. Then we just turned the pump on the high gear, redlined the fuck out of it, and now for some reason it's fucking working, we don't know. So apparently to Dallas, this thing's only supposed to lift about 10,000 pounds from where it's sitting. Not only that, but our riggings is gonna be sketchy as fuck. As soon as he seen the Princess Auto snatch block, he shook his head and you can lift me up, Big Daddy? Oh, you're good now. Go up. I have no idea. idea.
This is certified stuff.
Give her. Oh, she's fucking moving now. You don't need safety. Keep going up. I got all the chain in there.
Bucket's working good now.
How or why, we don't know. All right, so we couldn't fucking figure out what was going on with the hydraulic system. After watching the footage and fiddle fucking around and dinking around and talking to Dallas, this is what we can figure. So if you just noticed there, I was bottoming the hydraulics out on the dolly leg. So what happens is the hydraulic pump here that runs off the tranny, it runs fucking hydraulic oil up to the to a splitter block, and one goes to the dolly leg control, which goes out to your fucking leg control. So when your leg that basically controls your downrig, so that keeps the fucking crane from falling over. That runs off of a non-piloted system. All right. So after it goes from there, the oil goes up to a fucking pilot regulator. I reckon. I think this is a pilot regulator. I've seen it inside of the mast there. So what that does is it takes the high PSI hydraulic oil, knocks it down to a low PSI for the crane pilot control. So crane pilot control is that little control fucking rigging you see me fiddle fucking with, or Dallas is fiddle fucking with, meow. So this thing knocks it down to, I don't know, like 900 PSI or some low PSI. So these pilot lines can tell the crane main valve body what the fuck to do. So the crane main valve body obviously had high PSI. This thing has high PSI, right? But the fucking controls take a low PSI pilot. And this regulator right here, I think it's all fucking full of shit because the top of the fucking return line, like the reservoir for the oil, was all fiddle fuck and water was getting in there. And I'm gonna guess this thing was all fucking gummed up. So this fucking thing wasn't getting enough PSI. So what Dallas was doing is he would dead end the hydraulics on the fucking dolly legs. He'd dead end the hydraulics that are already all the way out, and he would just try to get them to go out even more, causing a deadhead in the hydraulics, which overpressurized the fucking spool or whatever the fuck's inside of this regulator to give the fucking pilot control enough pressure to tell the fucking crane what to do. This was the most hillbilly fiddle fucked rigging we've ever fiddle fucked with. And now I'm gonna stand in the chain there and go up and down because, I mean, safety first. But I hope that makes sense to all you minty fucking pricks. That's all we could figure was, yeah, dead end the hydraulics here was causing this guy to overpressure, which was causing it to give this guy enough pressure, which causing it so we could run the crane. That's what we could figure, and that's what fucking worked. A little bit this way. Good. That's right in the middle. A little bit that way. So if you're watching here, watch what Dallas does. He's standing on the other side of the truck, and then he swings that fucking control valve thing around, right? Okay? Because the thing stopped working. So now he dead ends the hydraulics on the dolly legs, and then the fucking thing starts to work again. That's how we figured it out. We got her figured out, buddy. We're gonna be cutting her tight on chain here. I need one more chain. What? Is there? Oh, there's one there. I'm gonna rappel down on a ratchet strap.
Is that how you're gonna get down?
That's how I'm gonna get down. All right, well that's kind of rigged. Hold up, hold up. What do you think? Is that really bad?
I think you should not be up there at all if you try to lift it.
Hold on. I gotta get down now. Yeah, you gotta dead end it, remember? What a fucking hillbilly setup. Well, I guess we're gonna have to see what happens. We're gonna have to rappel down, I guess. I'm gonna tie a safety knot in this. Fuck's sake.
Wish I had my phone. I'd be filming this big time. You're good.
Oh yeah. Man, are you gonna try?
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You can get further away here.
Yeah, get behind that boom. Wow, that's a nice rig. riggings. Oh boy. Are we lifting? We got that in. We're almost down the line. I think we're up. Well, that ends off. Look at that fucking riggings. Holy fuck. I've seen some sketchy shit in my day. Are you trying to go up more? What the fuck? Can you boom up? Let's see if that crushes us. Man, what a hillbilly fuckery. Oh, it's fucked up like a left-handed Frenchman now. Man, how to sketchy shit in your life, but just not top it. Just get the pressure off of it. It's going up. Holy hillbilly fuck. Can you boom up now? Try booming up.
Yeah, the winch is maxed out. That's what's wrong.
That clevis is Princess Auto. It didn't blow up. Or the snatch.
I can still boom up a little.
Yeah, boom up. Keep booming up. Do you have the whole fucking rigging right now, or? No, I don't think so. So if I drive out from under it, are you dead?
No,
Those are good hydraulic noises.
yeah, that's everything she's got. It ain't fucking down.
I can rub it.
Try driving ahead.
Bet, want me to floor it? I'll floor it, and then you can fucking.
I don't think it's gonna matter.
Ready? Ready? All right, am I gonna try to drive up under this? Whoa! There it goes. Get go. Yeah, I got it. Get out of there. Look at this sketchy fucking rig. Only if you guys can see the rig and they can't see it.
Go put your big toe underneath that thing. Let me put
Oh, I'd stand on it all day long. It's fine. I'm a tagline. I'm fine. Coming down, buddy. Fuck yeah! Oh, there goes the rigging. Wasn't even that sketchy. Fucking job done. Oh man. Man, I'm running on real adrenaline right now. Can you lift me back up there? I'm gonna need my riggings. Okay, give her. Fuck yeah. We fucking did her, buddy. Man, this is the shit I live for.
Shake hands with danger.
It's like brand new.
You had to get the carb off the valve. Fuck, them hydraulics move pretty quick when you got her in top gear, eh? Holy fuck, she's just top notch. Truck, buddy. What a treat.
What a piece of shit.
If you hadn't shown up, though, either Kevin or me would have died.
Why? I didn't do anything safe.
Well, yeah, but
Did
you
you
did.
see me deadheading the stiff leg so that the crane would work?
But
That was custom.
What about the time where you were deadhead and I was flooring it to try to get more out of it? But did you see how the riggings was? Like, there was some geometric patterns that were not.
Man, I'm gonna tell you right now, if a crane guy watches this, he's gonna be like, okay, those first chains are way too low an angle, first of all. And then the middle loop chain, all that, I wouldn't have done it that way.
Can I tell you a story about Canyon and technical services when I showed up to the rigging course drunk? Well, I was so hungover and drunk, and the rigging guy's like, oh, angles and chains. I'm like, you don't need to worry about all that.
Man, it would have been so cool if we had like a 4-leg lifting bridle that was like 20 footers.
We had a 1-legged lifting hillbilly.
Kevin would take the phone out of the booster and then come get us.
Idiot.
Did you just push the clutch?
Man, it was like habit.
This is a pile of shit.
It's a fucking beautiful pile of shit. Kenworth, good job, sweetheart. Good job. What a sweetheart. You know, you're a true fucking hillbilly if your house has a thing that says buyer is responsible for loadout and all costs associated. That's how you know you're living the fucking right life. But I'm fucking beat shit tired. I'm gonna haul my fucking hillbilly ass home and go to bed. What a fucking treat. Alrighty, well, we're gonna tickle the key one more time on the old girl. What a loyal, hot piece of shit. Oh, the horn works. Fucking mint. You don't need to worry about fucking safety when you're doing riggings for a picker truck. You don't need to worry about swing drives. You don't need to worry about what bearings are supposed to look like. Oh yeah, that's fine. But thumbs up for War Amps for all you hair lips and half wits for rocking this dirty derelict garbage. Kevin, Single Drive, and I had a fucking blast. The old picker truck there, just a fucking treat. It's just a giant pile of wore out shit, but it just so happens that's exactly what I like. There wasn't a hose on that pile of shit that didn't leak oil. The fucking motor sacked out. Tranny fucking sounded like shit. Everything was absolute derelict garbage, but just I couldn't have more fun with that shit. I fucking love that junk. And after editing that video, watching the sparks come flying out of the old chain riggings while I was standing right beside it, I mean, it did pucker my butthole up when I washed it then, but it didn't pucker my butthole before that, so that's fine. But I sure am glad that all you minty half-wits and hair lips enjoyed watching this derelict garbage, because man, I enjoy fucking making it. Going out, fiddle fucking around in the dark, redlining the shit out of things, spraying ether, fucking just cheating on everything. It's a good time. And the only reason my crippled ass is able to get that shit done is because of these minty fucking pricks right here. So I'm gonna sit here in the old can't afford something else skid steer. Fucking thing's just mint, just a loyal old pile of iron. And give thanks to all the minty old fucking pricks that are keeping this dirty derelict old boat afloat and keeping freedom of speech paid for around here. Let me tell you, in old Frost Pakistan, freedom of speech ain't fucking free. So starting off with the 10 buckers, we got Zachary Baker, Walbrack, Wicked Caprice 82, Wynard Maine, Tristan, Trayton Kumsky, Salty Nuts, Rum Turtle 69, Matt Newbay, Jonah Stevenson, John N., Jeremy Alshine, James Brust, Jacob Reif, Jack Dahlman, Hellbillies Lost, Hank Erectus, Dirty Joe, Chase Marhuis, Chad Kurzwina, Brian Mediar, Broken Twisted Garage, Brian Gobble, Bindable Function, Mender Bender, Anthony Paglia, and Anthony Crawford. And 4.6 guy. What kind of 4.6, bud? What the fuck's she in? As far as the 15 fucking buckers go, we got Simon Renchard, Doug Stinson, and Derelict 5.8. What the fuck you got the 5.8 in, bud? She ripped? We got the minty as fuck 20 buckers. We got Zach Goins, Tyler, Molson Latte, Mason Murphy, Isa Winslow, Jay Colton, Colby Cheese, Casey Lager, Peef Mastaflex 25 beans. Peef Mastaflex, that's, buddy, I don't know what the fuck that is, but it sounds pretty badass. 35 buckers, we got Braden Douglas. 50 buckers, we got I Do Car Things, Awesome Bill from Dawsonville, that's a fucking badass name. And 100 fucking bucks. John Albertson, minty as fuck. I fucking dropped it. Sometimes you gotta drop shit when you're fucking doing the mint sign. It's the way she goes. Do you guys think this dirty old shop stove's still gonna chooch? Oh. Oh. Oh, this thing's fucking filthy. She ain't gonna burn. Maybe Willard's gonna eat it later, but oh. Oh. So you got all those minty fucking pricks that wanted to jump on the old fucking Patreon bandwagon. I appreciate the fuck out of it. But then you got the minty fucking pricks that have already been here a while and seen fit to give my crippled ass a raise. What a fucking treat. Alrighty, so first on the list, you got Kizabella Quinn, Ben Price, Dominic, Brandon Pemmer, Denron Borgie, Francis Coleman, Michael Catter Heinrich, William McGowan, Cornell Primrose, Chippewa Creek Ferd, buddy, that's a fucking badass name. Timmy, Ornery Redneck, No Time Outlaw, Johnny Man, Taryn Davis, Jeremy Reiser, Hillbilly Deluxe, Ben Bodegam, Ashton Ladd, like L-A-D-D, like Ladd 1, fucking mint, Logan Smith, Mike Whitetaker, The Southern Yankee, Ray Schwartz, Josh, Mika, is that your name? Micah, Jacob Acker, Will, My Dick Fit, Devin Enrich, John, Hayden Kelser, Jack, gave me a raise at 1776, mint, RJ Kittner, Tim Duke, and Mason Murphy. So I usually have a book to where I keep these fucking minty pricks. I write them all down. I write every one of your minty fucking pricks names down. I don't want to lose all this shit. This means a lot to this fucking crippled hillbilly. The shit of it is, I fucking lost the book again in this fucking shop. I don't know where it is. It's in here somewhere. The last time I found it was behind the lathe, but now I'm fucking stunned. Well, that's what happens when your memory is as short as your pecker is. Once again, thanks all you minty fucking hair lips and half-wits for watching this derelict garbage. And until the next dirty derelict production, you guys keep shitting out your ass. Fucking mint.